Aloha everybody, welcome back to the channel where I show you how to make better WordPress websites. I'm Chris Joels, and today I'm showing you how to get started with Bluehost hosting. While there's a lot of hosting platforms out there with a lot of different options, Bluehost hosting is probably one of the most popular ones out there to get started with. So today I'm going to show you how to get set up, what you need and what you don't need while you pay for your packages, and how to set up WordPress on your Bluehost host, okay? So don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video if you found it helpful, and let's get started. All right, so here we are on Bluehost. It's important to remember and understand that hosting platforms have different hosting services for different needs, okay? So let's just get started. This will be the same from GoDaddy to Bluehost to InMotion. They all offer different types of hosting platforms, okay, in which you could host a regular website on, and you could host WordPress websites on as well. So you'll see they have WordPress hosting, managed WordPress hosting. They also have shared hosting, dedicated hosting, and VPS hosting. Let's just go through these real quick and let's decide which one you need for your website, okay? So WordPress hosting is their hosting computers in which they manage the WordPress application for you. They update it, they keep it secure. These WordPress hosting computers run faster and are optimized for WordPress, okay? They are also more expensive monthly, almost twice as much as what you would pay for regular hosting. And so therefore, if you're just getting started off in WordPress and websites, it is probably not ideal and not necessary. Managed WordPress hosting is almost the same thing with a lot more benefits. Shared hosting now and dedicated hosting and VPS hosting is probably more geared to those who are just getting started out. This is their first site. You know, they don't need something so robust. You could always upgrade with your hosting, okay? So it's not important to go get the biggest, best package. It's more important that you don't stress out over the cost and get more than you need for getting started out. So shared hosting is basically you get a piece of, let's say a hosting pie, and you share it with others. Dedicated hosting means you get that whole pie or that whole computer to yourself for optimal speed, security, and privacy and stuff like that. You really don't need something like this unless you're a large business or a growing business that really needs to make sure you have that 100% uptime and security boost for your website, okay? Most of us, we're good on the shared hosting. If you scroll down here, you could read more about Bluehost. They've been around for a long time. They just keep getting better. They listen to their customers. They are very active in updating their platforms for the latest WordPress optimizations and security. If you just go to shared hosting, now when it comes to selecting your monthly or your yearly plan, I definitely would recommend you go for, you know, something like this, the 36-month terms. Okay, it will renew at a more expensive rate than this, probably like $8 or something. You could go and check the regular rates if you would like. That's quite affordable. Anything under $10 a month for your hosting platform is quite reasonable and should be expected. So this basic feature would give you one website. The storage is usually all about the same. You know, this unlimited storage stuff looks promising and looks like it's something you would want, but this is a lot of storage for getting started. Custom themes, you know, everybody is going to provide their custom themes. I would steer clear away from using these themes, okay? And in this video series, I'm going to teach you how to use the Divi theme builder to create beautiful websites that are responsive, up to date, and good to go. So don't even worry about this. The customer support, you know, most of these companies that most people recommend are all doing pretty well in their customer support area, okay? So it also includes a free domain, which is not bad. If you want to buy your domain while you're buying your hosting, that is definitely a good option, okay, to buy it at the same time. If you already have a domain, let's say you bought a domain on GoDaddy a year ago or something like that, right? And you want to connect it to this new website on Bluehost, you can. So for now, go ahead and select which one of these two really works best for you. If you're just going to build one website, I would just choose this plan. You could always upgrade later if you plan on running multiple sites. Okay, so select this. Now, if you own a domain name, you would enter that here and press next. And what happens is Bluehost sets up an environment, a sandbox type environment for you to create your new WordPress website. And with the click of a button, they direct your currently owned domain name to your new website. So if you own a domain name, enter that one into here. And so we're gonna select your Divi website. Let me just make sure it's correct before I continue. And because I already checked to see that it was available, I know it's available. It's gonna tell you it's available. Now, if it's not available, they might give you options to select something different, like a yourdiviwebsite.org or .tv or all these different things. I would really recommend against that. Instead, find something unique that you could use and purchase the .com. Okay, you're going to enter your information into here. You are going to select your price plan. As you could see, if you select different price plans, it gets cheaper the longer you pay for, so I would recommend that. Now, on these package extras, I want to recommend that you go against all of them except for the domain privacy. Domain privacy is what protects your personal information from the Whois database. The Whois database is where the public can go to and find out who owns this .com name or this domain name. So this will protect your information, and I would really recommend you do on all the domains that you own. Now, the rest of these are security and backup tools and SEO tools that you don't need, and stuff that you could set up later. I will teach you later how to use plugins to set up your own security, your own backups, even how to do your own SEO. There is no tools here you need other than the domain privacy protection, okay? Okay, you're gonna enter your payment here, and I'll meet you on the next screen after you have also agreed to their terms of service. All right, so now that we've done that, we are sent to this page where we are gonna now sign up for our account, okay? Here's my domain name, and I'm gonna create a password, and I'm gonna retype my password and create an account. All right, so we've entered our password and our account is ready to go. Let's log in. Okay, so we're presented with this screen. It says, when it comes to building your site, how much help do you want? No help needed, a little help, or built for you? I definitely don't recommend a built for you. It's basically overpriced website building. If you need a website built for you, you are likely using a web developer and web designer, and then therefore you would click no help needed. A little help is you get step-by-step guidance and stuff like that, and they basically recommend that you do everything the incorrect way. All right, and then no help needed is we'll stay out of your way and hit us up if you need help. And so we're gonna build our own website, and we're not even going to put this no help needed thing. What we're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna skip this step, okay? And then it's gonna ask you what kind of thing that you want. And basically it wants to suggest all kinds of plugins that they want you to use and maybe upkeeps and stuff like that. So we're just gonna skip this one as well. And are you comfortable with creating websites? I'm gonna select yes. You should select yes too. All right, let's create a website. Tell us your goals, tell us what to give recommended plugins and extensions for your site. And we are going to skip the site. You know, once again, they're just going to try to give you upsells. And what would you like to add to your site? We don't want to add any of this, and so we are going to select skip this. We are building our own website. I really wish they didn't even have to do all this. I wish we could just, this skip would be skip it all. We do not need to do this because we are going to do this our own in WordPress. And we do not need a theme at all. So we're going to skip this. All right, they're installing WordPress for us. Okay, and so here we are. We're at bluehost.com hosting /app, and it is basically their home screen that gives you all kinds of great information that we'll go over later. We are not going to use this edit appearance, and we're not going to log into WordPress just yet. We're going to go over and see my sites, and these are going to be all the sites that you own, and you could also add sites as well. You could go to manage site, which if we click that real quick, it'll give you an overview of the different things that you are using and not using. You have the ability to add backups and do a performance boost and security and stuff like that, okay? We'll go over all this in a later video. If we go back to this My Sites page, then we could log in to our WordPress website, and it's logging us in basically on its own in the back end. And here we are, the back of our WordPress website, okay? And every different companies are gonna insert their own little page and stuff like that here. And then I'm gonna show you how to get rid of that and how to clean up all of this. But for now, we are set up with a WordPress website. And if we want, we could visit the website here and see that it's a temporary sandbox. It's not quite set up just yet the way we want to, and we will do that in the next step. And there you have it. You have WordPress installed on your brand new Bluehost hosting platform. We're not done yet. In the next coming videos, I'm going to show you how to move around the back end of your WordPress website, remove things like plugins that you don't need, and set up your first theme. I'm also going to show you how to move around the Bluehost dashboard, set up things like backups and security on that side. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Aloha.